Come on up in here. What's going on, man? Y'all come on up in here. Go ahead and click the like button. We about to get started here real quick. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna start it off with some music, some intro, get everything warmed up, and then we're gonna get into it. We're talking today about the black mindset versus the colonized mindset. We got to talk about it. So, what's going on, family? Y'all come on up in here. Click the like button. Don't come up in here with any hate. We coming up in here with all love and all respect, and show love to black content creators. You got to show love. We get shadow banned, we get mistreated. We got to start dishing out our own black privilege. Okay? We need to start exercising black privilege amongst each other. We're all we got. We don't have any allies. We're all we got. So it's time that we start boosting and paying attention to the black economy that we all are a part of. Stop spending your dollars outside the community and start withholding your dollars and spending it within the black community. And one of the ways you can start getting in the habit of doing that is by supporting black content creators. Likes are free, people. Get the likes up. Likes are free. Well, let's start with that. I'm going to play some music here. Make sure y'all get the album FBA Only, Black and Unapologetic. It's out now. And when I tell you it's a banger, the reviews I've been getting from this album, top notch. So if you don't have the album yet, you're missing out. I'm about to play maybe one, maybe two songs from the album so you guys know what it's about. And make sure y'all click the link in my bio. You can buy it right now. It's only like $10, $9.49, I think, on Amazon Music. You can get it on Spotify, on Apple Music, iTunes, all major streaming platforms, Tidal. Shoot, you can even have your kids playing Roblox and they can listen to the album there for free. So check it out. FBA Only, Black and Unapologetic. And we're gonna get started here. We're gonna get started here in just a moment. Give people a chance to get in the room. The topic today is the black mindset versus the colonized mindset. We need to talk about that. So let's get into it. What do I want to start with? You know what? I'm in the reparations mood. So we're gonna listen to the reparations anthem off the album FBA Only, Black and Unapologetic, and we're gonna start it with that. Let's go.
Who built it all, but never saw the reward. Time to get what's owed, reparations. Let's go. Yeah. They took the land, took the culture, took the gold, left us in the cold, never paid for what they stole. 40 acres and a mule was the promise they denied. Generational wealth snatched, left us to survive. Red lines boxed us out, Jim Crow knocked us down. Every system rigged to keep us locked beneath the crown. From Greenwood to Rosewood, blood on the ground. Whole towns erased while they claim the moral high ground. It's deeper than the cash, it's about respect too. For every broken family, every dream they grew. This ain't no handout, nah, this is payback. A ledger full of pain, it's time to balance that. They owe us what's ours, can't deny the truth. Build the foundation, time to show the proof. Cut the check, make it right. Bring the justice through. It's reparations now. Yeah, we're coming for you. Picture grandma scrubbing floors just to feed her kin, while Wall Street profited off the color of her skin. Inheritance skipped us, but not by chance. They burned our wealth, left us empty hands. The Homestead Act, that ain't include my kinfolk. They gave away the land while our people stayed broke. And when we made progress, they blew it to dust. Like in Tulsa, jealousy fueled the mistrust. Every deed, every dollar, every loophole they found was designed to keep us tethered, bound to the ground. But now we rise, no disguises, no lies. We demand what's owed, let the check be finalized. They owe us what's ours, can't deny the truth. Build the foundation, time to show the proof. Cut the check, make it right, bring the justice through. It's reparations now, yeah, we're coming for you. Yo, don't get me with excuses, I ain't trying to hear that. Talking about it's the past, we still feel the impact. My great uncle's debt ain't something he owed. It's the legacy of theft, and that story's been told. Pay the bill like you should have, ain't no discount plan. From the cotton fields to the ghettos, we demand that stand. America's pockets been fat from my labor and tears, but now the tables turn. Watch us shift the gears. It's more than just money, it's about repairing souls, restoring what was taken, making families whole. Reparations ain't a favor, it's the justice we seek. From the valleys to the hills, hear the ancestors speak. They owe us what's ours, can't deny the truth. Can't deny the truth. Build the foundation, time to show the proof. Time to show the proof.
Cut the check, make it right. Bring the justice through.
Bring the justice to
Reparations now. Yeah, we're coming for you.
We're coming for you. Yeah, we're coming for you.
All right. Just sending out some invites real quick. I'll let the next song play real quick. I'm just sending out some quick invites real quick.
Soul by soul. Yeah, they took us from the cradle, dropped us in the flames. Chains on the wrist, but the spirit never tamed. Whispers of the ancestors running in my veins. Every lash of the whip left a mark in the grain. We the architects, engineers of the
grind. Invites real quick, y'all, and we're gonna get started.
History distorted, but the truth been aligned. They can't erase the echoes that we etched in the time. From cotton to concrete, built the foundation, turned streams into songs that empower the nation. Blood on the soil, but the roots stay alive. They can't cut the tree down when the roots always thrive. I'm speaking for the builders, the souls in the dust, the ones who carry burdens just so we could adjust. This city's our canvas, painted with our trust, and I'm the voice of the past that the present can't hush. We built this city, our sweat, our tears, our stories written across these years. Don't turn your back, respect our name, the soul of this nation. We lit the flame, we built this city, can't you see? Brick by brick, 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘁 legacy. Yo, they love the culture but forget the creators. Celebrate the outcome, silence the labor. They want the rhythm but can't feel the blues. They wear the crown now, but we made the jewels. Picture my people in shacks, barely eating. Now picture Wall Street, we was dreaming, achieving. But they burned it down, said the dreams was deceiving. Told us take less, like success was uneven. But nah, we rise in every corner and crease. Turn struggle into gold, yeah, we cooking the feast.
All right. We about to get started, y'all. We about to get started here. So, yeah. I was supposed to go on last night. Y'all forgive me. So I decided not to do a Twitter space today. I'm going to do 2 nights in a row of TikTok because I missed Monday. My new time is going to be 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll go for about 2, maybe 3 hours till about midnight. And then I got to get some sleep. I'm going to start doing my show probably like 3 nights a week on TikTok. Saturday and Sunday I'm going to dedicate to YouTube, and Tuesdays and Thursdays Twitter. Okay, we're going to start doing some Twitter spaces. We're going to start chopping up some we'll probably be able to chop up some real game on Twitter because it's not a lot of censorship that we're having. And I don't know if y'all know, I think TikTok's supposed to be getting banned January 19th. So I don't know what's happening with that. I'm hoping TikTok's still going to be around. But if not, make sure y'all follow me on my Too Much Moxie Twitter, and also Unusual One. Let me type in Unusual One on Twitter so you guys have that, because I have 2 accounts on Twitter, and I want to use them both. So let me see if I can do that. How do I leave a comment here? Okay. Let me see how am I gonna leave a comment here? Let me see this. Comment. There we go. So y'all hit me up on that's my handle on Twitter. Also, I'm on Twitter under Too Much Moxie as well. Too Much Moxie on YouTube, IG, Facebook, all the above. But my main accounts I want to work on right now is going to be Twitter, if it's still TikTok, if it's still available. Twitter, also known as X, or X, formerly known as Twitter, and YouTube. Those are going to be the 3 accounts I'm going to be paying attention to, and I'm going to be running shows and running lives on. But I want y'all to get caught up to speed here as well. But man, you know, there's a lot going on, man. I mean, I was just in a live where a nice African woman, and she was nice, she was respectful. But this is what always happens, right? We have people that play dumb. I don't know what's going on. I just came on the internet and there's this beef between Africans and black people, and I just want to respect and love everybody. You know, they come in and they try to give you that victimized and I don't know and the whataboutisms and all this stuff that, you know, just be explaining. You know, it just looks disingenuous. We've been hearing this. We've been Africanized. They've been trying to Africanize us since the 80s, really. You know? All the achievements of black Americans, they want to claim for themselves. Right? If we do anything great on this land, oh, somebody African has to be behind it. Oh, Africans did it first, nigga. All this stuff. I mean, we get all this splaining going on and all this, you're really African. 70, you know, some of us are 70%, 60%, even 40% African, and they still want to make us out to be African. They don't do this with the Haitians. They don't do this with the Jamaicans. They honor their culture, their history, everything. But when it comes to black Americans, that's when they want to make us generic Africans. That's when they want to say we don't have any culture, we don't have any history. So I want y'all to understand, whenever they come at you like that, I want you guys to ask them this question. What is your culture? And then you shut up and let them tell you what their culture is. And I guarantee you're going to hear crickets. What is your culture? Nigerian, Caribbean. What is your culture? Is it your language? Oh, because you have your own language, you have a deep, richer culture than foundational black Americans? Well, we happen to have a language, and not everybody knows about it. Matter of fact, we're the best at taking English and making it fly. Most of the terminologies, most of the slang or the talk of the town comes from the creativity and the mindset of black Americans. Let's start with Afro beats. Just by instilling the word Afro, that is an American-made term. Afro. What were you calling your hair before we started wearing our afros and calling it Afro? You wouldn't know what black power is. You wouldn't know that black was excellent. You wouldn't know that black was beautiful. You wouldn't know to be proud for being black if it wasn't for foundational black Americans. Right or wrong? So when they start asking you what their culture is, all you gotta do is ask them, well, what is your culture? And please explain it to me now. Is it the way you dress? Because if we want to talk about them wearing 𝗖𝗍𝗂𝘁𝘂𝘁𝗃 and their cultural attire, they weren't wearing that until black Americans started wearing that. Then all of a sudden, it became a thing. Everybody wanted to go back to their culture and start putting on 𝗖𝗍𝗂𝘁𝗃 and wearing their cultural attire again. But when we put it on as a sign of respect, not to cosplay, not to co-opt anything, but just to be like, hey man, you know, we got African in us too. Let's wear the African attire. And then all of a sudden you see all the Africans bust out with their stuff. So what is your culture? Is it the dress? Because if you're talking about fashion, whatever black Americans touch, we turn to gold. Our fashion is fashionable all over the world. If we wear an afro, guess what happens? Somebody in Asia somewhere wants to wear an afro. Some Hispanic gentleman all of a sudden wants to grow out his fro because we made it poppin'. Dreadlocks, not that we're co-opting dreadlocks, but all of a sudden people want to get their hair the way black Americans wear their hair. That's all I'm saying. Fades, y'all didn't know what a fade was until we taught you how to do a proper fade. Now everybody's doing fades, lineups, designs in their hair, so on and so forth. So again, what is your culture? Is it the way you dance, your tribal dances? Well, shoot, black Americans been cutting the rug for a long time now. It seems like every dance we come up with, everybody wants to emulate and copy it. Isn't that something? Well, we know, you could say Caribbean's dreadlocks, but I'm just saying we make it popular. They were already doing it, but they weren't wearing it like we wear it, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. When we start doing it, big hoop earrings, if our women start wearing the big hoop earrings, guess what? Big hoop earrings are going to come back in style again. Why? Because our women are wearing it, are rocking it, making it fly. That's what happens. When you're that influential, when everybody's looking at you, that's the culture. See how that works? When people start talking like you, that's the culture. So when they say black Americans don't have any culture, we have too much culture. Don't ever talk about music or entertainment. We run that. Comedy, we run that. Dress, we run that. Vocabulary, slang words, stuff that, anything fly, we put our spin on it and make it flyer. Anything normal, we put our spin on it and make it popular. We got so much game and so much ism, so much intuitiveness, so much of everything that we just pass it out like like y'all stand in line wanting free lunch. We just pass out game. Like, here, take this, take that, take this, take that. We are the spice and the sauce of the world. We're the salt of the earth. I say it all the time. We're the one that can slay 1,000, and we're the two that can slay 10,000. That is us. We are Shem. A lot of us understand that we are Hebrew Israelites, and it's okay. It's cool. It's cool. But we are him. Okay? We are him. We're that fly. Everything we do, everything we touch. The problem with what we got going on is we got to keep people out. We got to draw a fence around us and our culture, and we got to kick everybody up out. There can't be any more cookouts. Not that we don't want to be friendly and hospitable, but we got to draw the line now, because when y'all start coming over to our cookouts, y'all start thinking y'all created stuff. Y'all start thinking y'all got 50-50 in hip-hop. Why? Because we shared it with you. Y'all start thinking, oh, well, we start showing y'all, y'all start dressing like us, and then y'all start thinking, well, we invented this fashion. Really? Y'all wasn't wearing y'all hats the way we wear our hats? Y'all wasn't rocking the gear the way we were our gear until we showed it to y'all. A lot of y'all, if y'all remember, especially back in the 80s and the 90s, we had to teach y'all how to dress. We told y'all no to the 𝗔𝗯𝗶𝗵𝘁𝘀𝗁 sandals. We taught y'all how to shop for, how to get shoes to actually fit your foot so you don't have your claws hanging outside of your shoes, your sandals. Some of y'all was wearing too small of shoes and too small of sandals, and it was looking pathetic, and we had to help y'all out. We taught y'all to take off your Sunday's best, man, and just dress fly. We told you not to bring your church shoes to school every day. We said, get you some tennis shoes, get you some, switch it up. We did that. We clowned you when you was musty and made you put on deodorant. We did that. We got you tight. And what type of thanks do we get? We get disrespect. You disrespect us for helping you out. That's what happens when we start helping folks, people. They start becoming arrogant. And they start forgetting that we're the one that helped them out. When y'all came over here, what neighborhoods was y'all hanging out in? When y'all first came over here, what neighborhoods was y'all in? Because y'all wasn't in the 𝗤𝗏 neighborhood. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all was in our neighborhood. We welcomed y'all. Yeah, we clowned a few of y'all. We had to get y'all tight. A few of y'all got called African booty scratchers, but that's no different than any black American. We called each other African booty scratchers. So that's nothing to be traumatized about. A little hazing? Get some tough skin. Develop some tough skin. See, the black mindset is the mindset that's going to liberate you. The black mindset says, I have tough skin. The black mindset says, I'm black and I'm proud. It's pride. It's proud to represent the lineage. See, the black mindset says, you know what? I don't stand for 𝗤𝗏 supremacy. I stand against it. I don't stand for 𝗤𝗏 supremacy. I stand against it. That means in all fashions that it comes. All fashions. We're like, hey, hold on. What you say? We're checking everything at the door. If it sounds like some baloney, some buffoonery, we gotta check that. We're not gonna let you get one off on us or practice your 𝗤𝗏 supremacy on us. We're gonna check that and say, nah, brother, we don't rock like that. See, we don't 𝗤𝗏 and 𝗂𝗂𝘁 off of bigotry jokes. We don't pit one Negro against another Negro. We don't say, oh, Nigerians are smart and everybody else. We don't do that, because if we want to really be, if we want to really bring it to the table, foundational black Americans are phenomenal. How do we know? Just look at our rich history and rich culture. Look at the many, emphasis on many inventions that we have done, not just for America, but for the world. Think about our many contributions that we've had. Think about that. See, the colonized mindset says, I need to flee to a land that's better than mine, and I need to hate where I come from and love someone else's country. That's a colonized mindset. But as black Americans, we don't hate our country. We love our country. Not that our country is perfect. Not that our country is better than any other country, but we take pride in where we came from, and we say we're gonna make where we come from better. See how that works? The black consciousness is what's going to liberate us from 𝗤𝗏 supremacy. That's what we know and hold to be true. That's what we know. That's all we know. We stand on business. See, one thing I love about being a foundational Black American is we don't have to lie to kick it. All we got to do is stand on business. Everything we've done is fully documented. We're the most documented people on the planet, the most studied and researched people on the planet. We don't got to look to Africa, the Caribbean, anywhere. All we got to do is look within us for the greatness. We don't got to look outside for greatness. We just got to look within. Because whatever my ancestors can do, so can I. Whatever my ancestors went through, I inherited it. See how that works? Whatever demon they didn't defeat, I must defeat. And the biggest demon of all that everybody needs to defeat is 𝗤𝗔 supremacy. That's the next giant that has to fall. That's the next giant that needs to be slain. That's the next giant that our ancestors wasn't able to get out from up under. So we inherited that beef. We inherited that beef. We inherited it. It's okay. It's okay. And whatever beef we don't squash, our children are going to inherit it. And that's just a fact. That's the good and the bad. So we as Generation X, we understand that we got a battle in front of us as foundational Black Americans, and we got to equip our minds and equip our children with this Black consciousness, this Black mindset that's going to liberate us. Liberate us from underneath the oppressor. That's what we got to do. That's what time it is for us. So when we say we're delineating, I want you to understand, this is not just, we're not delineating just to delineate. We're not delineating because we hate anybody. We're delineating because we're doing what's best for our community and our brothers and sisters here in America. We're doing what's best for our lineage because we see the colonized mindset that people are adopting. And that colonized mindset is in direct adversary to the Black consciousness. See, the Black consciousness destroys the colonized mind. The black consciousness says, if you're an elephant and you're tied to a small peg and you're trained to stay put, the Black consciousness says, lift your feet up and just yank real hard. The Black mindset says, free one, free all. See, first I'm going to get free, and then I'm going to help you get free. That's the Black mindset. But I can't free anybody until I'm free. See how that works? That's the Black mindset. The Black mindset says we're going to stand on business until things change. We're not going to give in. We're going to stand up in order to stand out. See, where everybody's sitting down, where everybody's playing nice, where everybody's trying to be kumbaya, it's foundational Black Americans who are leading the way. Because we're going to stand. While y'all sitting down, we're going to stand up. Y'all remember what happened in the 1970 Olympics when we did this? Put those fists in the air. While everybody was sitting there trying to be cute for the Olympics, we were standing up and we were standing out. That's what was going on. And whenever we show love, we show real love. It's not a false love. It's not a fake love. It's real and it's genuine. When it comes from a foundational Black American, it's real and it's genuine. See, because we as foundational Black Americans, we figured out we don't have to hate on anybody. What is there to hate on? What do you have that we don't have here? What do you have over there that's so good that we don't have over here? See, black Americans, we're not trying to become the next colonizer. We're not trying to colonize anybody. Unlike some of our African brothers and sisters in the diaspora who think that when YT empire falls, they're next up. See, we're not trying to become anything like the YT supremacists. We don't even want revenge like they think we do. We just want justice. And justice for the black American is justice for all. Let me say that again. Justice for the black American is justice for all. We just want a fair playing field. We just want to be able to thrive and be great without being harmed or interrupted by any other community. See, what we want is just to be left alone. Because if we're left alone, the world will really see how great we are. See, when we're left alone, we build colleges, we build schools, we build banks, we have our own grocery stores, we have our own community, our own towns, and they thrive. How do we know this? If you ever heard about something called the Great Depression, black people were not. See, what history won't tell you is black towns, because we were segregated, YT was suffering. But because we were segregated, black towns wasn't necessarily suffering. Black towns were thriving. We had something called the Harlem Renaissance during their Great Depression. While they were down bad, we were doing phenomenal. And we were doing so phenomenal that it caused YT people to hate us. The low, the poor, the downtrodden, the trailer trash, the hillbilly, the ignorance of YT got the best of them. And they said, I'll be damned if these niggas is doing better than us. And they had to get indignant, and they had to come over, antagonize, and take from our community, destroy our community, put our community under water even, flood us out, even drop BOMBs on our community. Why? Because the hate is real. When you come from nothing and you show people that coming from nothing doesn't stop you from becoming great because you have greatness in your DNA, that's a problem for them to understand. That's a problem. That's a problem. See, the very thing they hate is the very thing that we have that they want. Let me say that again. The very thing they hate is the very thing that we have that they want. See, jealousy is envy. And envy is a form of jealousy. Ask yourself today, what's worth more than gold? What's worth more than gold? What's worth more than gold? Melanin. That's what's worth more than gold. Go look it up. Melanin, this beautiful copper color skin that I got. Beautiful copper color skin that I got. That's my WMA. Or WMD. I'm sorry. My melanated skin is my WMD because it protects my DNA. It protects the core of who I am and the information that I carry. It protects it. The sun is power to me. Dangerous for others, power to others. See, we're phenomenal people, man. And the black consciousness is the only thing that will liberate us. And I just got a problem with the colonized mindset. I got a problem with Stockholm Syndrome. I got a problem with people wanting to team up with white supremacists against black Americans. I got a problem with that. I got a problem with anybody talking negative or talking down on my lineage. The lineage that I'm from. And it happens to be the biggest and the baddest lineage out there. It just happens to be that way. I didn't make it that way. It just happened to be what it is. I was born into this. I was born a black American. I was born with this lineage, and I wouldn't trade places with anybody else. I wouldn't trade places with anybody else. I'm a proud foundational black American. And nobody's going to take that from me. I'm going to stand on business. I'm going to call out all the ops in the room. I'm calling them all out. I'm unafraid and I'm unbothered. See how that works? So, I'm just here to tell you, I don't know what's going on with my live. I see, I can't even see how many likes I have right now. I can't even see who sent gifts right now. I don't know, this is some strange stuff going on, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Let me see if I can bring people up. Let me see if I can bring people up. Let's see if I can bring people up. Let me see if I can bring some people up real quick. And if y'all don't want to come up, it's cool. I just want to check and see, because something, you know, my live, I might just have to start my live over. It's just looking weird right now. Do y'all see the likes up here? Do y'all see how many likes I have? Can anybody see that? I can't see nothing, y'all. It's all good. Just get the likes up anyway. Get the likes up anyway. And let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. You know, we got some fires going on here in Los Angeles right now. The Palisades is done. Done data. It's a wrap. All kind of, I mean, they're catching all kind of arsonists out there. You know. And did y'all hear about the narrative? You know, we got a big black population in the Altadena area that lost their homes. So we got to send prayers out and positive vibes to those people. You know, we got to do, you know, the right thing. You know, I think we need to come together as a lineage and help out our brothers and sisters that went through the fire. Just like the YT people who lost their stuff in the Palisades need to come together. Instead of begging the government, y'all just need to reach into y'all pockets, right, and help y'all people out. Just help them out. Nothing wrong with that, and I'm sure that's being done. But we also got to think about our people who lost to the fire, right? Who lost their house, who lost their memorabilia in that home. A lot of these people's families, these homes within these families for 1-2 generations. The black family there in Altadena. We need to come together and do something and give and donate and make sure they're okay. Because y'all heard about what happened with the fire insurance, right? A lot of people had it and it got canceled or couldn't get it. And we're upset with the mayor of Los Angeles. We're upset with her. We're definitely upset with her. But the hood doesn't burn. Yeah, I don't know. You know, Hey, it's all good in the hood. I don't know. It's all good in the hood, DJ. It's all good. It's all good in the hood, for real. It's all good. But I think we need to come together as a lineage and do something for our people in the fires and help them out. I think we have to start extending that black privilege. You know, to combat white privilege, we gotta extend black privilege. To combat white privilege, we have to extend a black privilege, an FBA privilege. We gotta start doing that. I'm just looking at them. I'm smelling. It's not. Is that smell okay? Okay, let's check it. Making some food here, man. The food's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. It doesn't quake either. Oh, it shakes in the hood. It shakes, but it just doesn't shake like it shakes in. I don't know what it is. Isn't it strange? It seems like white people build their stuff on these where all these natural disasters and catastrophes happen. They want to live in the mountains where there's mudslides and coyotes. They want to live in areas that are fire hazards. I don't get it, because DJ, you're right. A lot of this stuff doesn't happen in black neighborhoods like that. I mean, we have a little rumble and shake, but we don't have the. I don't think we've had the big one in a black neighborhood. I could be wrong, but I don't think we've had that. You know, a lot of conspiracies going on. A lot of people think the fire started because P. Diddy trial is coming up, and they gotta, hide the information. They gotta destroy all the information. A lot of people believe like it's the roosters coming home. It's karma. Well, no, I mean Altadena is a prominent black neighborhood next to Pasadena, and it got hit real bad. Those were black people. Who knows how that fire got started? Did y'all know? Anybody have smart meters in their home? Did anybody ever get those smart meters? Did y'all hear about those smart meters? That those smart meters are supposed to be bad for your health. They cause all kind of cancer and health problems like that, and they're highly flammable. Did y'all ever see that video? I think I saw it here on TikTok. Did y'all hear about the smart meters? Anybody heard about the smart meters? Anyway, if you have a smart meter, get rid of it. Tell them take it out. Tell them you don't want it. Matter of fact, y'all probably need to sue. If y'all got a smart meter in your home, 2, 3, 4, 5, y'all probably need to sue. Just saying. I'm hearing those smart meters are bad. I'm hearing those smart meters are not good. And they're highly flammable. That's just what I'm hearing. I'll probably do some research on it in a little bit just to be sure, but I'm hearing those smart meters are not good. They're not good at all. Not good at all. DJ, you still up in here? Why don't you come up, man? Let's chop it up. Unless you're busy. I'm gonna send you the invite one more time. And plus, you've been sending me some stuff anyway.
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on with you?
I just got home. I went to, I make jewelry, so I had to go to my little jewelry making meeting today.
Oh, you're on jewelry. That's good. I think we need.
No, not jewelry. Making jewelry. I just can't say that word jewelry real good.
Okay, jewelry. Okay, I thought about jury duty. Just as a side note.
Yeah, I know everybody think I be saying that. Ooh. I just can't do that LRY real good. My tongue just won't. So how's your week?
My weekend. My weekend was good. Spent it with the wife. Worked a little bit. I work all the time.
I hear she cooking up some victuals.
Oh yeah, she cooking up. I think we have some catfish and some corn, some of that street corn. Some of that street corn.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do that with some mashed potatoes, I think, and some rice. I'm not sure, something like that. But
oh, okay.
You know,
I thought I was the only one that ate late sometimes.
oh, listen, we work all day and then we come back, so we eat late. We eat late. We eat late. Like I probably like I said, I probably won't jump in bed till around 1, 2, and then I'll be back up like 6, 7, 8, ready to do it all over
Why
again.
you do that? You can't sleep long?
You know what? I have back problems. I have a lot of back.
Uh-oh. I do too. Fist bump. Oh, Lord, I
I have a
know.
hard time sleeping for a long period of time. So if I get 6 hours, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good. 6 hours, I got to get back up.
Oh, well, I'm in the same boat. Okay, I feel you. I know. I just bought me a, I'm trying to see if the magnetic bracelet works again. Because I know it years ago, it used to work for me, and I used to buy it from Walmart. But I don't see them anymore. So I'm trying to get back with that in copper. So I'm going to buy 2 for each wrist. And what my back does, it's spasm. I spasm all day, every day, all night.
All day,
And
every day, all night. Yeah.
Yes. Unless I'm sitting. If I'm sitting, my back is resting, I'm good. But then when I get in the bed and then, I don't know, now my shoulders is cutting up. I'm just, oh, Lord have mercy. But anyway, I feel you. I know. Huh?
Do you sleep on your side?
Yeah, I'm a side sleeper, and so now I have to sleep on my back, inclined. You know what I mean? Like, like pillows stacked behind me so that I can sleep like that. Plus, I got sleep apnea, so I'm a mess.
Are you able to sleep on your stomach?
No, I can't anymore. Can't do that because of my back.
Yeah, man, I'm the same. Man,
I used to love sleeping on my stomach.
I'm the same way, man. I can't. It's like, but see, sleeping on my side, I mess my shoulder up all the time because I'm sleeping on my side a lot.
Yes.
So my
Yes.
shoulder gets sore, so then I'm forced to lay on my back and just deal with the pain.
Yeah. Oh my God. I feel for you. I feel you.
Well,
But hey, check this out.
Go ahead.
What you hearing on TikTok? Oh, tell the missus I said hello and Happy New Year.
You hear that, babe? She said hello. She said hello.
Hello, Miss Too Much. Is you too much? Is you too much on your wife?
I'm too much, period, man. I've been told that for life. I think for life. Since I was like 4 years old, they told me I was too much. I was too much.
Oh. Hey, check this out. Have you heard anything further on TikTok? Are they down for the count for sure?
I keep hearing the 19th. It's done. They're done. I keep hearing the 19th that TikTok might be done in America. Trump. I know Trump is trying to say wait till his inauguration and he's going to work out some political deals or something like that to keep TikTok. But I hear Biden wants it ended for sure on the 19th. It wants it.
What is wrong with Biden? What is wrong? What?
I don't know. I thought that was your guy. I don't know.
I mean, I like me some Biden now, but here's the thing. When I look over the history of YT, they're known to, when they want something, when you do studies on them from history, but I grew up watching them, they'll put out false propaganda and stuff because they want something, because it's better than theirs. And the fact that, TikTok has employed people, and especially even our owners, making so much money. They found a niche, and you messing up people's livelihood now. Okay, so
did you know that TikTok is actually performing better than a lot of the other platforms out there?
Well, that's a no-brainer.
Did you know that? Did you know that TikTok is rivaling Amazon in?
That's a no-brainer.
TikTok shop is just like everybody rather buy from the TikTok shop than go on Amazon and get it from Amazon.
I've been cleaning. Look, I've been shopping for since September. I've been hitting them hard. That and Temu.
He's at Temu.
And I love some of my supplies for my jewelry and stuff. Jewelry. Some of that. And I mean, they host a live show. You buy your stuff. You see them packing your stuff, and they're showing you the stuff live, what you're buying and purchasing. They got one lady right now. I'm trying to figure out how to buy all these different things I need to decorate my jewelry. I mean, they got hordes of it. And you can't really get it no more here in Las Vegas. You can't get it here because after 𝗖𝗂, hey, a lot of the stores. You better not say nothing. All right, go ahead. Get on down.
Hold on, real quick.
Just pass the plate in there. Pass the plate. You go fishing?
I do.
Did you catch that?
Oh no. We got this from the stove.
Oh, okay. You know my girlfriend live out there. I got a girlfriend live out there. Her husband just got through making some well, they just finished it. He made it around Christmas, some gumbo. Yeah, he made gumbo. And they just finished it Sunday. So I usually do gumbo. I start in December, but I'm doing a different recipe. I'm kind of tired of gumbo. I'm doing a different type of snow crab recipe.
Oh, I love snow crab.
Yeah, so I'm doing something kind of you know how the lobster bisque? You had lobster bisque?
No, what is that?
You know, like they say it got lobster in it, but every lobster bisque I had didn't have no lobster. It just had lobster flavor. That's what I call it. Well, you make this creamy base and you're supposed to chop up lobster in it. But it's something like that, but you're doing crab and shrimp.
Okay.
I
haven't had it. I want it though. I love food, man. I'm a foodie. I love food. I love trying all kinds of food. The only food I want is pork. I won't eat pork or milk. Anything pork or milk, I pass on that.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
Man. Well, you know, I live in Foodieville. You know, it's nothing but food out here in Las Vegas. Nothing but food. The foodie capital of the world. You know.
Yeah, the great food coming out of Vegas. Man, I need to. I might be moving to Vegas low key.
Yeah.
I might be moving to Vegas low key.
But you gonna buy you something?
I might. Maybe next 2 years. Maybe next 2 years or something.
Next 2 years?
Next 2 years.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, we building. Every time I turn around, they
That
building.
was good.
What's good with you, brother? What's good with
I'm
you?
on break mode. Where the hoes at?
Oh man, we ain't doing that.
I'm DL, so like I don't know if you DL too. Like we can get down together though. Real talk.
Nah, brother, we don't do that, bro.
Come on, bust me open, daddy. Bust me open.
I gotta get you up out of here, bro.
Bust me open.
We don't do that type
What
of
the
thing.
heck was that?
That's a weirdo, man. We don't do that weirdo stuff. He must be a tether. I don't think any black Americans do those stuff like that. That ain't us. That ain't us. Yeah.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
that popping it for a green card. That's that grinding for a green card for real. You know, doing something strange to get a green card, brother. You know, hey, listen, brother, you can just be intelligent and come in that.
You know, I ran into a Maggie. You know, I live across the street from a casino. And I went over there to get me some chicken wings. And one of them YT snapped on me because I wouldn't move I have a wheelchair. I'm in a wheelchair. But I can walk, but I do that because of my back.
I'm in a wheelchair.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, fist bump. So, but I have an upright walker too.
Okay.
You got one of them?
I used to have a walker that I used a long time ago because I got shot in my 20s. I got, you know, they got me early. They got me right around 21, 22.
Okay. All right.
And I did all that, but then I just, you know, the wheelchair just works better for me, easy for me to grab, throw in the back of my seat, go do what I need to do. You know,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah, I go between the two. I have one upright, you know, so to make me stand straight up. You know, and it stops my spasms because of it. So I love it. And so anyway, I had my chair out of the way waiting on my chicken wings, and he over there at the counter. So he started backing up. So I put my hand gently on his back to let him know I was behind him, but I hadn't moved. I think he must have thought I ran into him, but I wasn't moving. So he finally, he had other ways to go and get around me, but he chose to squeeze between me and this big guy. And he asked me to move, and I said, no, sir. And from there, I was all kind of F's and B's and all that. And I was like, dude, go on somewhere. So I just ignored him. But the dude left, and he came back. And he had to put another spin of F and B's on there. I was like, okay. Now, I forgot to put my mace in my purse.
Uh-oh.
Because it was about to be on. So, anyway, that's when I had to, let loose on him. But I was like, and I told myself, I know you ain't nothing but a MAGA.
Hey.
That's why you feeling all froggy.
This fish right here, this one right here. Oh yeah, you put your big toe in this one. You did this one.
Mama taking care of you, huh?
Man, this catfish right here. Oh my God! Listen. I like to I won't say antagonize, but I like to put people on the spot. Like, you can't really cook it like you say. I like to just a little bit. You can't really get down like. Man, she shut me up. Jesus Christ! I was like, can you cook catfish? Can you really do that? You can't.
Yeah, I love my crunchy fish. My favorite fish is
red snapper. Red snapper.
How'd you know?
Because that's mine. If you Black American, you gotta love some red snapper.
Yeah, I love me some red snapper. Or what's the other one? Rockfish. Rockfish is like red snapper. So I like rockfish, red snapper, orange roughy. I like salmon, but I like skinless salmon.
Yeah, exactly. Skinless salmon. Exactly. That's the one.
I can't find skinless salmon no more out here.
Why couldn't you?
I think Vegas is just not buying it. I don't see it. I'm still looking. Cause what I do, cause I'm not gonna be cutting nobody's skin off. I'm just not gonna buy it. What I like to do is take the skinless, cut it into bites, and make salmon bites. I season it up with the same way you do catfish, and then fried nuggets. Make those salmon nuggets. Oh my goodness! I got a video. I have some videos where I cooked. You see my cooking and stuff. Yeah, I do that. My cornbread, and I love me some cornbread. Ooh wee.
Mm-hmm.
I can just eat cornbread and greens.
Come on.
And then I mix my greens. A lot of Black people don't mix them. I might mix them with collard mustard, Texas.
Okay.
And some of that kale, and I do that black kale. You ever see that black kale?
Uh-uh.
It's long and skinny and black.
Okay.
Yeah. I cut all that up in there, and I got me. You got a juicer?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, I've been juicing. I just juiced yesterday. I juiced some pineapple and mango. And what else did I do? Oh, I just bought some beets tonight.
You put a little ginger in there?
Yeah. I like it with beets. I like ginger in my beets.
Okay.
And apple and stuff. And pear. Pear is my favorite. Oh my gosh. I love to
cook. God damn it. Who taught you how to cook? This is good.
She gonna say, what you want? Trying to butter me up.
I'm trying to, it's going down tonight, right?
You on live. Stop it. My mother had a cousin. He used to grow he grow vegetables in the backyard, go fishing. I mean, he was from Arkansas. He was old school. So he slaughtered his animals. He, fish. He come home and make cream corn from scratch with cornbread, hot water cornbread and all that. But them kind of folks is gone,
Right.
Was you on earlier today? Huh?
He said you made sweet corn from scratch.
Yeah. Oh, you said what? From scratch?
Mm-hmm.
Cream corn.
Cream corn.
Yeah, he'd scrape it off the corn husk, the corn husking.
Mm-hmm.
He'd scrape it off, and then he get milk and all that kind of stuff and butter. But I was young when I saw him make it. I wish I could have got his precipes. Then he gets bell pepper. He would put bell pepper in it. Oh my God. He cooked strictly from scratch. He was a scratch cooking person, period. My mother.
What part of the South is your family from?
My dad's side is Tennessee and my mother's side is Arkansas.
Okay.
Little Rock.
Do you know? Okay, banging on Little Rock. Do you know about is that 𝗔𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀? The yellow one? Okay.
Who?
Do you know about buttermilk pie?
Oh, no, I don't do. But yeah, I know about buttermilk pie. That's too much. That's too much. Yeah, that's too much. I don't fool with that. I had a girlfriend that she's gone now to the great beyond, but honey, and I can hear her voice now. My buttermilk pie, my buttermilk pie. I ate it a couple of times. I was like, man, you have to drink 2 bags of weed to really keep up with that. Cause I can't do that much sugar. Only thing I do now, every now and then I make my cinnamon rolls from scratch, my chantilly pound cake,
The sugar in there or butter?
and mostly those. Oh, and I do a rustic apple pie, blueberry pie, and a peach pie.
Okay. Oh, peach pie.
Yeah, my own peach cobbler. I don't do like the sisters do. I do like a rustic one where I put a layer of crust on the bottom in a skillet, and then I take butter and brown sugar and salt for the bottom, and then I pour the peaches in there,
Okay.
and then I layer it with another top crust, and then I take egg wash and put it over there, and then I sprinkle cinnamon sugar on the top because that makes the pie crust bubble up and crisp up.
Okay.
That's fine, huh?
Okay. What's up, J. June? J. June, you up in here? What's going on? I see you on pause though. Okay. We'll give you an opportunity to come back or to come off of
What are you doing?
I don't know what they're doing in the background. We'll give them a chance. We'll give them a chance. But this ain't the room to just come in and not say nothing. You got to come in and say something.
Or maybe something happened. Sometimes stuff be going on our end that we.
Yeah, they get a phone call or something. I know how it works. I know how it works.
Yeah. So how was your New Year though? Was it all right?
Oh yeah, my New Year was good. I went to hang out with some family New Year's Eve, and then the following day, we went to the casino.
Oh, what the name of that one out there?
𝗖𝗂𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀.
Out there? The other one. The Indian one. The other one.
𝗖𝗂𝗶 is the Indian one. It was San Manuel, but they changed the name.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They changed the name?
They changed the name to 𝗖𝗂𝗶. Yeah, they changed the name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they changed the name. But my wife went up there, and off of $40, she wanted some money.
How much you did? I just did last Thursday. I did $10 at the grocery store at the last minute going out the door. When I got down to $7 out of the 10, I bonused and got 120.
Okay, my wife off of $40 got 160. 160.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm not a big gambler, but because if it don't happen in $5, it don't happen.
You even worse than me. I'm $20, $40 max. When I go to casinos, I'm really not going to gamble. If I do gamble, me personally, it's not going to be on a slot machine. It's going to be the poker table, the Texas Hold'em.
Oh,
but they got rid of all the Texas Hold'em because of COVID. So they got rid of Texas Hold'em, and plus, there's really no money for the casinos for Texas Hold'em because you don't play against nobody but players.
Oh.
So that's another reason why they got rid of it. So when I was mad that they got rid of Texas Hold'em at 𝗖𝗂𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀.
Wow.
So I gave my wife some money, said go play the slot machines, and I just watched her. And beginner's luck. She ain't never gambled before. It was the first time, and she went in there and won some money.
Oh yeah, well, slots is my thing. I don't fool with it. And I stopped it. I don't just spin. I be trying to catch them bonus. I hit that, but let it spin, blah, 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 pop. And then, I've caught a lot of bonuses like that.
Okay. I think it's all. I think they let you in to kind of draw you in, and then when they get you caught, that's when they get you for everything.
Oh well, see, I know how to go home, son. Nah, I ain't them one.
Some people don't know how to go home. Some people don't know how.
I got that 120. Thank you. Check, please. Nah. I'm trying to see, what did I win last year? I was doing pretty good last year. I was winning. Last year I did pretty good. I got up to 200, and I only put in 20, and I don't finish the 20. So I get, or like, if anything, if I don't win, at least give me my money back. So I go across the street.
There you go.
Get my money back.
Yeah,
I don't win nothing.
Go to casinos just for the entertainment. I want to see
Oh,
show, and I want to eat some food. That's
okay.
I don't gambling. I'm not really interested in that. A lot of people be smoking, chain smoking up in there, and just I'm not with all that. And I'm sorry, the gamblers, they look weird. These people look weird, like they're possessed by a demon or something. Like they look like, honestly, they just all look like they down bad and they addicts. Even the rich ones. They had one dude come in right next to me and put down like 2,000 on the machine.
Yeah.
But he looked weird. He just looked like a weird. I was like, this nigga look weird.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess that culture, that gambling culture, is something serious.
Yeah, I can't. Now, I'm a foodie, so I can't be letting nothing mess with my food money, because I like to get my crab on sale, and I like I cooked lamb chop for the first time last year. That's where I live. We get the grocery stores once a month come and donate groceries to us. And shoot, lamb chops come up in here, roast. One year they had hawks come up in here. Didn't nobody even pick them up. Oh my goodness! Somebody came in.
What's up with you, brother?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. What's going on with you, though, brother? What you want to talk about?
I'm gonna mute for a second.
I'm really concerned about our new president and the things he's alleging to do here next week. One of the things that have me, I guess, most alarmed is the fact that he's talking about letting that new guy take over the Department of Energy, and they're going to cut 75% of EPA's budget. Well, every city in the United States has been ordered by the EPA to change their water lines to their house and every business. Well, that's $93.5 billion that black folks could be getting from their infrastructure bill and put us to work, get us trained in doing this, and create plumbers and heavy equipment operation and things of that nature. And if you would Google what a 100-year water line looked like on the inside, it'll make you throw up. to know that's how we getting our water. And the fact of it is, if he cut these regulations, I mean, everybody, Republican, Democrat, Independent, care who you are, you got to drink clean water. And this water they're giving us is so detrimental to us. It's just unbelievable that they're not doing anything about it. I mean, I heard that Kennedy guy talk about taking the fluorine out of the water. Well, fluorine is not a bad thing to do that because that's what they use to make rat poison. That's just one of the things that's in our water. But the most critical thing, I think, is that I hear people say, well, I don't drink tap water. I buy bottled water. And so I don't worry about it. I said, well, if you're drinking water that came up out of the ground, then was filtered and then put into a plastic bottle, you're not getting away from the problem. There are still 3 things in that water you cannot get out. That's arsenic, mercury, and lead. You can't get it out. You can change the pipes, you can change the shower heads, you can do whatever you want.
So what's the solution?
Solution, I think, if you ever heard of air to water technology, I think it was a black man running around the country creating water with this machine. You might have seen him on the news, but that type of water generation is what we need. We need to have what they call atmospheric water generation. And that way, when it's filtered, it hadn't been in the ground yet, it's that water you can purify. But that what comes up out of the ground, you can't, I don't care what you do to it, you can't get it out. So my solution would be, we need to inform ourselves on first what they are mandated to do, why they mandated to do it, and then what are the solutions. I mean, you asked the perfect question. If you can lay a problem out, but you don't never have a solution, you just talk about the problem. No, I talk about the problem, and it's a minor solution, but it is one that it would work if we use it. You got some people already using this air to water technology to bring water into their house. So everything they drink, eat, cook with, wash with, and it's purified water. Otherwise, it's not. So I would hope and pray that our people become more informed, more educated on what's happening to us and why they're talking about kids use more energy than we do because they run, play sports, just that and the other, and how it lowers the mental IQ of our kids and the side effects that.
Now, everything you're saying is true. But where are you from?
I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay. Now, where do you get a name like 𝗤𝗵𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝗀𝗶𝘀? How do you get that name?
I chose that name.
Okay.
I know that a name denotes ownership. I don't want now one of them up here to say they own any part of me. And I chose the name because it's the attributes of God. And you pick a name and you try to live up to what your name means. So my name has a meaning, and it defies the Jackson. That's Jackson. That's Williamson. That's Williamson. That's Ford. That's Mr. Ford. Well, if you see Ford, you know who owned Ford. And you carrying that name on and on and on. I don't want it. That's why I changed my name.
Okay. Shout out to you then. So what does your name mean?
𝗤𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝗀𝗶𝘀 means costly, precious, and dear. 𝗤𝗏 means good fortune.
Okay.
𝗤𝗏 means one who will lend a hand, who is agreeable and sometimes handsome.
Okay. Are you Muslim?
I used to be.
Okay. What are you now?
I'm just a spiritual individual now. There's a lot of things in Islam I don't agree with. There's a lot of things in Christianity I don't agree with. So I kind of try to take the middle of the road.
So what is
I
it?
don't.
What is it with this? I like where this conversation is going. What is it with Islam that you don't agree with, and what is it with Christianity that you don't agree with?
Well, I don't agree with any extremism. If a man stole a donut over in Iran and he was hungry, he stole a donut and got caught, they're going to chop his hand off. I think that's extreme. I think it's extreme to behead someone because they have a difference of opinion than mine.
Okay.
And you're going to behead him? No, I don't agree with that.
Now, are they doing that in America? Are they doing that in America?
No, I'm talking about where you said the difference in.
Now, what did you disagree with Islam, and what do you disagree with in Christianity? So I think anybody would disagree with extremists, right? So if you're an extreme, I think we can have a problem with that. I think if you're an extreme Muslim, we might can have a problem with that. I think if you're an extreme Democrat, we can have a problem with that. I think if you're an extreme Republican, we might have a problem with that too. I think anything on the extreme side, we might have a problem. Right? Uh-oh. Okay. We'll wait till he gets back. But yeah, man. Most foundational Black Americans, we are probably, I would say, as a people, we're probably more spiritual than religious.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that would be
I agree with it.
Around the board. Now we may still attend the church. We may still attend the mosque. But I think if you're talking about the spirit of it, I think that's more us. More people will stay home and have a relationship with God than preferably go to an organization or a religion.
I would wholeheartedly agree with you. Religion is the biggest divisive tool you can think of. You got some Christians say, I don't mess with the Seventh-day Adventists, I don't mess with the Methodists, and I don't do this, and I don't do that. I say to black people, if you have any understanding and belief in God, ain't no way in the hell you can go along with what's going on in the church today. The church has failed us. It used to be a place where we could go and get help, and it was a storehouse. Now, it's the preachers of LA, preachers of New York. They get out and flaunt how they use and abuse you. They take your little pennies and quarters and dimes and they take it down there to big Wells Fargo and Bank of America. Them same bastards won't loan you enough money to get a damn cup of coffee. But you taking my money down there every Monday morning from the black community, but can't get any help. I just think the church has failed us all the way around. When you got these preachers riding around here in Escalades and, they Lexuses and how many babies they got out the choir and all that foolishness, man, that ain't got nothing to do with God. Just like I'm so glad this Christmas shit is over with, man. I don't know what the hell to do. I was glad it was over with because that, again, ain't got nothing to do with God. But that's how it's been commercialized. It's a money grab. And, when they said, well, we're going to make $99 billion this Black Friday, you won't get $1 from me on that bullshit.
I heard that. But you know what I think, though? I think we need to, I think we do need a church. But I think we need a church that's built around our lineage.
Oh, yeah.
As big as much a divider as church is, it also brings us together. And that used to be the place where we would go to chop up some real game, some activism, some strategies. Today it's not like that anymore because a lot of these preachers sold out.
There's a preacher here in Detroit. His name's Wayne T. Jackson. Wayne T. Jackson. His son is the dude from Robots. He told his parishioners he needed $65 million for a new jet because his old one has to land in refuel.
So my thing is this: why are those people attending that church, and why are they so gullible to believe this man?
I mean, because wasn't Jesus on the donkey?
Say it again. Mute up real quick, got it? Because there's a lot of feedback coming from your phone. I don't know if you're on Bluetooth or something like that, but if you can mute up real quick. Go ahead, one stop.
I said, wasn't Jesus on a donkey?
Well, yeah, Jesus came in, and
That donkey, because I live in Detroit, and I was at a high-end restaurant one Sunday, and I saw the lime green Bentley. I walk up in there, I see the big fur coats. I started looking for the camera crew because I thought I was on Preachers of Detroit. If you ever saw that show.
well, I seen Preachers of LA. I mean, I'm on the West Coast, so I think
Yeah,
that.
Preachers of Detroit was something. I'm like, wow. 'Cause I think Dietrich Haddon was on that.
Dietrich Haddon, I know that brother. I know that brother.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I mean, shout out. I mean, listen, I don't got no smoke for these brothers, man. But I'm just like this, man. God is not mocked.
Because before I met my ex-wife's preaching family, I was working out with a gentleman, and he informed me that he was a minister. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna check him out one Sunday before I go to work. It's a small church, but I'm not here for that. It was an older congregation. I'm not here for that. But, sir, when he hit us up with six offerings, and the seventh offering, he wanted you to give the kids your spare change and drop it at the pulpit, penny from heaven. I'm like, okay. Then I saw what he was driving.
Don't y'all know better than to attend these mega style churches? Don't y'all know better? I mean, to me, at some point, you got to understand when you're getting fleeced.
Oh, it was a mega though. It was a little one. It was a little boy. Little mega.
Even these little churches too, man. Y'all gotta. To me, it's just like, listen, this is how I choose a church, and this is just me personally. If I see a church full of women, I don't go to that church.
Yeah.
But if I see a church full of men, and they have structure, and they have discipline, and they have order, I might check it out.
Because I went to this pastor in Detroit. His name is I forgot his name, but he does Triumph Church. He like eight churches, Triumph Church. He would have this thing called Man Saturdays, where we would meet at one of his churches, and what he would do is he would feed your body and feed your soul. That's Bob. That's networking.
Who is that? Who is that pastor that I be hearing on? I be seeing him on YouTube and on TikTok a lot. What's that pastor name? I think he's out of Chicago. I'm not sure. Pastor.
You talking about 𝗔𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie
Geno Jenkins. I've never been to this brother church, but I like what he's talking about. If I'm being honest.
He trying to tell the truth, and that's what most Christians don't want to hear, the truth.
I like Geno Jenkins. I really do. I've never been in that brother's church, but when I see him always surrounded around a bunch of well-dressed brothers. They almost look like the Christian version of the Nation of Islam a little bit. I mean, huh? What you say?
Is it still echoing, brother?
Yeah,
you still hear echo?
Yeah, gentlemen, can you hear me? Is he a light-skinned brother?
He's probably like my complexion.
Okay, because I think I saw some people like he was talking about when he didn't need your tithes or something. I think I saw a snippet.
I think you're okay, Hassan. I think you're okay. Now.
Thank you.
Come off the Bluetooth.
Yeah, Geno Jenkins, I like him.
I like Geno Jenkins because it seems like he's preaching that real.
Really, I have to check him out.
Good old time.
I like. Listen, if I'm gonna go to a church, I want discipline. I want structure. I want order in place. If you don't give me those things, I can't even hear what you're preaching about. If I walk into your church and I see a bunch of people wearing club clothes, club clothes to church, I'm gonna just get up and leave. I'm gonna just leave. If I see a bunch of women with short skirts on and women with a bunch of kids and no fathers, I don't wanna.
Family, we're family now. We're family now. I was with my wife. I was with my wife at her family church. Her uncle said to the congregation, "I'm not letting y'all leave until I get another $100 out of everybody."
Oh yeah, that's
I looked at her and I said to her, "Baby," I said to her, "Baby," well, I said to her this. I said to her, "Honey, I've been." I said to her, "Honey, I have been a fine-standing gentleman most of my life. I have never been arrested, never been looked at sideways by police, because I don't do confinement. But when I walk to that door, and there's somebody stopping us from leaving, I'm going to bow my head, say a prayer, and mafia kick him through the door."
Stop. Where is your family from?
My mother is from, ooh, that's a good question. My mother is from a small town, Louisiana, 1 to 12, so they were the choice.
Okay.
And my father is from Florida.
Portland?
No, Florida.
Florida, okay, Florida, okay.
If you let somebody take your money like that, I think you have the problem. If I walk in a church and they got a ATM at the door, and the preacher tell me you got to hit that ATM on the way in and on the way out, if you go for that kind of stuff, you're supposed to be taken. You're supposed to have more. You're supposed to have more damn sense than that.
Because I lost my father. I lost my father.
Hold on, real quick, Will, what church do you go to, brother?
I don't go to no church.
Hold on, I'm talking to Will.
I don't go to no church. I mean, I hear people like Geno Jenkins, and he's speaking strictly from the Bible. He don't add no fluff or tough to it, and he give it to you like he read it and understand it. Well, I can listen to him, or I could Creflo Dollar, who tell me if I help him buy this new $65 million jet, that I'm going to heaven. The hell with that, man. I don't need that kind of race bait or heaven bait shit for me. All you got to do is tell me the truth.
Look, I understand.
Hold on, real quick, guys. Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, too much. I understand your point. Do I got an echo? Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me fix this echo.
Okay. Yeah, get off the Bluetooth, brother.
Oh, man.
Is he's like they coming up with a little girl.
I'll be honest. I like holiness church. I like churches that where the women got to wear longer skirts, where the men got to dress appropriate, where the men do the upkeep and taking care of the church, take care of the yard, and I like that type of. I like the church where I walk into and I see families, husband, wife, children, and things are done. Matter of fact, I love the churches that don't even have an offering, but they have like a little lock box in the back, and people are just conditioned and know to give and to tithe without even having to preach about it on Sunday or Saturday.
Because what I've noticed about church.
Do I still hold on? Let me show. Do I still got an echo?
No, there's no echo. There's no echo.
Okay. Okay. Let me answer that question though. Because I agree with you, right? I want to go to a church that's, you got decent people that's, but at the same time, it's hard for me to be judgmental because the church even says, hey, they're trying to invite the sinners. Those are the ones that they're trying to attract. So how do you judge that?
Okay, here's my issue with that. Listen, there's nothing wrong with being a sinner when you come in.
Huh?
But you're not supposed to leave out the same way you came in. If you're coming to church every Sunday and you don't see a change in the next 3 to 6 months, something's wrong.
And the preacher doing everything he tell you not to do, but he's doing it.
Yeah,
Right.
Answer it, Paul.
What kind of shit is that, man? Come on, man.
Man.
wrong. Like, you gotta see a change. Look, I get it. You come in and you don't know anything about God and you're rough around the edges, but there is something that needs to be in every church, and that's called discipleship. If you're not discipling these people, they're never gonna get it. They're never gonna get it. You have
I understand the point.
discipleship in there, and it has to be true discipleship. I mean, the discipleship that says, "I'm gonna show you how to walk this thing out, not just tell you how to walk it out." You know, one thing I do respect about the Nation of Islam is they have discipleship. They have real. I mean, I had a brother that was on crack, cocaine. I don't know if I can say that, but was on drugs. Okay, he was on some hard stuff. They couldn't pray the crack demon off this brother. They couldn't pray it off of him. It wasn't until
Wow. I'm sorry.
he went to the Nation of Islam and he got with some real brothers, and they said, "Listen, we're gonna stay in your house with you, and we're gonna wake up and pray together, and we're gonna wake up and do things together, and I'm gonna show you." These were brothers who were also used to be strung out on it, but they showed this brother how to kick the habit by just being there with this brother. That's true discipleship. All this praying, and then you go home and then you're subject to all the sin and all the lifestyle that you're used to. That don't work. You know, these women that come up in church with. Okay, so I guess I can't say it.
Hey, I'm gonna drop
Well,
down and I'm
it,
gonna request back up, okay? Because
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna drop
if
down.
you
I'll request back up.
So I just got
if you
flagged.
drink, time you leave church, you drinking a cold beer. You stop by Bojangles and get you a big pork chop biscuit, and you going home really feeling like you done served the Lord. You have served nobody but yourself.
Right. Hold on, real quick, y'all.
You
I gotta. You know, this was my fault. I was told not to use the 𝗖𝗂𝐶K word. I just got flagged.
can't use what word?
You can't use the 𝗖𝗂𝐶K word or drugs. You can't.
Oh, okay.
So that's my fault. So I gotta end the live, and I'm gonna come back. But come back up so we can have the conversation, because I wanna continue this talk. So I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna restart again. We'll just request back up and I'll bring everybody back.
All right.